Welcome to Tylervision, Intense TV. I'm your host, Robert Louis Tyler I, and tonight we have a very special episode of Tylervision Talk Show Live. I have a little sore throat, but we're going to go ahead and get through it. First, a little later on tonight, we're going to have on Ned Foster from Ned's Barbecue at 704 Trancas, right over here. He's our craft services provider on the show for ribs and deli. They have the food mill right there on Trancas near Big Ranch Road next to the Robobank, right? Robobank.
Yes, sir.
So also tonight on the show, we're going to have a live performance by Jimmy Bennett, up-and-coming artist. And right now I just want to tell you about Roland. Did not come in tonight, but he didn't call in either. So I'm going to take his chair out and put his mic down because he's fired, right? I've replaced him every week, right? How many weeks is that, like 4? So it's like been a month, right? But first I want to tell you that I started this new program. It's called SA, right? SA. What's up, SA, right? So it's Sober Anonymous. So for people that have trouble starting to drink, they have this 12-pack program where they can get started and they can learn how to drink and alcohol. And I know I haven't drank for like over 2 years myself, so it's a new program. It's called, instead of AA, it's called SA, Sober Anonymous. So any of you people have a hard time learning how to drink, this is a 12-pack program. You can get started right away. My friend Larry, he turned over a new leaf, but unfortunately there's a shot of tequila under it, right? He started drinking again, And so we've had artists from the 70s. We had Confunction. We've had artists from the 80s, Timex Social Club. We've had artists from the 90s and current with MC Hammer's lead singers and guys on the show. We've had current guys like, we've had Jay Black on the show with the keyboards with Too Short, Snoop Dogg, E40. He's been on the show. They got a new album just dropped on the 17th. It's called West Coastin' with Rappin' Forte, Sally Sell, DJ Battlecats. Ronnie Hudson's got this out. Ronnie Hudson's going to be going here either on Skype or in person within the next few weeks. He'll come on and promote that new CD, West Coastin', with all these artists in the past. But first, I want to introduce, we want to give an opportunity to for unsigned artists, and showcase their talents, and someday they can say, hey, these guys got their start on this show, right? So for up-and-coming artists, kind of provide a chance for them because they're coming up, real quick. So for up-and-coming artists, I want to introduce tonight's show, Jimmy Bennett. Jimmy, welcome to the show. How's it going?
Thank you very much. I'm doing great. Thanks for having me.
I heard you had a big shoot yesterday, a video shoot yesterday.
Yes, I did. I shot one of my videos for a single off my album that I'm still currently working on, my first one. It's called Rancho.
And how did that go?
It went great.
It was an all-day thing, or pretty much?
Yeah, pretty much. It was an all-day thing. What I did is I went to my old neighborhood and I invited a bunch of friends out, and we had a barbecue going. And
cool. Speaking of barbecue, I got Ned here from Ned's Barbecue at 704 Trancas, right over here at the food mill.
Yes.
Ned Foster, he has his own barbecue business. He's our craft services provider, so he's one of our new sponsors on the show. Welcome to the show, Ned.
Thank you very much.
How you been?
I've been all right. How about yourself?
Good, boss. Yeah, doing good.
Good.
So then after how many hours did you guys video shoot yesterday for this, though?
We did it in a few different locations. I went to a few different spots where I felt that was the best for the video and the song and the lyrics. That's where I grew up, and it's kind of like an anthem of the time that when I lived there, what I was doing.
Right. And the song, the album that you're doing right now is called Past Life?
Yes, Past Life.
And what motivated you to write this CD, this album? What inspired you to?
Well, basically I got clean and sober.
Good man.
I've been clean and sober almost 7 years.
Nice.
I've been closer to 7 years. And I used to rap and stuff and freestyle with my friends and drink and do all that the fun stuff. And
nice.
Just something inspired me to just give music a shot.
Right.
And So I decided to tell my story through music.
I was going to say, I haven't even taken an aspirin for like over 2.5 years, right? Not a Tylenol, aspirin, nothing, you know. So it's just, I think water is my only vice right now. I drink some water once in a while, you know, and that's about it. So we got a new cameraman. We got a new camera person. We got a new camera girl, actually. We got Cadence, Miss Jennifer Spalding, goes by many names, right? She has her own albums out. She has her own CDs out, and right now the royalties and residuals are rolling in from TV shows and movies and stuff like that every time they show them, right? So she's got her CDs out, and it's a great success for our camera girl. So Ned, what kind of barbecue did you bring in the set today?
Actually, I forgot about you today, to be honest with you. But I did talk to your camera lady,
right.
And I told her I will definitely take care of her on Wednesday.
Wednesday?
Yes, sir.
I'll pay you Tuesday for a rib today.
I don't cook on Mondays and Tuesdays.
Right.
So I'd want to bring it to you fresh.
Right. Yeah. So I've been into your establishment. You guys got a little DJ thing going on
Saturday nights.
Yes, and like a family thing. All these kids are in there, and families in there eating pizzas and singing and stuff.
And it's
like
amazing,
that.
The kids up there singing. It's amazing.
It's
fantastic. It's really, really nice.
And how long you been over there for?
I've been at the food mill close to 2 years.
Really?
Close to 2 years, yeah.
Okay.
I've been in the Napa Valley since '88.
I've only been back from the Caribbean for 2 years.
There you go.
I just got back 2 years ago. Yeah. So now, are you an unsigned artist right now at this time, Jimmy? Or
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, unsigned, and
Okay.
just.
Oh, that's good because I have this contract I want you to sign here. So you can look this over later, check it out, and in fact, just sign it right now. Don't even read it. Can you do that for me?
I'll check it out later.
No, just sign it now. Don't even read it. Don't bother with the details. Just no. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead and look that over tonight and sleep on it and see what you think. You know about, and if you think it's a good deal, you know, go ahead and put your John Hancock on there on the bottom and sign your life and blood over to me, and then no, I'm just kidding. No, check it out and think about it, sleep on it, you know, and see what you think, you know, and see what we can do to promote that and do like a kind of a regional thing, some gigs, there's venues, you know, around the area, stuff like that. So, yeah, you don't have to sign it right now. I do have a pen. I'm just kidding. I'm joking. Right? And we'll even give you an advancement, right? So, no, I'm just kidding. So we'll give you an advance. No, I'm just kidding. So anyway, so you guys don't cook on Mondays?
No, the food mill itself is open 7 days a week.
So you got the delis going on?
Yes, sir.
Right.
And they have wonderful pizzas there.
So what kind of sandwiches we got coming on the set today?
What kind of sandwich do you want?
I don't know. No, I didn't think about that.
Okay, well, when you can
didn't-
figure that out, then I can, I'll help you out.
How about salami and mozzarella?
Not a problem.
Something like that. Yeah, you could do that.
Not a problem.
You could hook me up, kick me down, plug me in, turn me
As a
on,
matter of
set me
fact,
up.
I'm sending
right?
these guys down to get a pizza right after we're done.
Nice.
Yes,
Good
sir.
man. Appreciate that.
Yes, sir.
Take care of
Always.
my guests.
Always.
Take care of my crew.
Always.
And I appreciate that about it. And you know my co-host, right? KSVY Radio.
You mean the missing Roland? Yes,
yeah,
I do know him.
You know that guy, right?
Yeah.
If
I'm
he's anything,
disappointed. I actually thought he'd be here.
if he's anything, he's reliable. I don't think he's been here for like, I don't know. It's like I think this is the 4th time. It's like a no-show.
Very busy man, I'm assuming.
Yeah. Well, so I thought he might call me. I got my phone on in case
Maybe
we do a live call-in show.
Maybe we should call him.
You guys want to do a live call-in show? You guys want to do would you take questions from
I don't mind.
a live
Sure.
studio audience?
If somebody wants to
Jimmy?
ask a question, I'll answer it.
Bring it on.
You two didn't?
Bring it on.
Okay.
Bring it on.
Because they want to know what's
The
your
more the
secret sauce,
merrier,
right?
you
They might
know?
want to know
Yeah.
what inspired you to
Well,
write
I don't know if I'm
such
going to be
and such,
revealing
you know,
the
right?
secret
Yeah.
sauce, but,
Yeah.
I'll give him one ingredient in it.
So that phone number is 280-6547, okay? Just kidding. No. So once again, I didn't put the graphic up. I put in the food mill graphic. Can we show that food mill graphic too? Because we got a live performance coming up in a few minutes. Yeah, food mill right
There you
there.
go. That's
so
it.
that's 704 Trancas.
Yes,
He's
sir.
our new sponsor on the show. Glad to have him here.
Sir.
He's a gentleman and a scholar, and always a pleasure to have Ned around.
Thank you.
Anytime.
Thank you. Appreciate
Food
it.
mill, Napa Valley, Cali. So I think we should do would you be up to doing a live performance? Because the show's half over already. See how fast time goes? Time flies when you're having fun, right?
Sure, I'd love to.
The especially when it's a live show, like the time just boom goes by like that. So go ahead and we'll put the camera on camera 1 here, and I'll introduce my next guest. And right here, performing live from the album Past Life is the up and coming artist the rap artist Jimmy Bennett. So we're gonna wait while we're waiting for that beat to drop. We're gonna listen for that cue, and as soon as we hear that, we're gonna go ahead and switch over to a live performance with Jimmy Bennett right here in the studios on Napa Valley TV. Here we go.
I'm repping the city, where I so game from. I'll never be too good or forget where I came from. Small city that connects the valley to the V. I'm well known around the town. They call me Jimmy B. Said I'm repping the city, where I so game from. I'll never be too good or forget where I came from. Small city that connects the valley to the V. I'm well known around the town. They call me Jimmy B. American Canyon, known as AC. That's where I grew up. It's right next door to the V. I used to be on my block, blowing on trees, selling it too, smoking for free. Doing what I did on the daily, sipping whiskey early, start acting crazy. Stayed on the 500 block of Donaldson Way. I had a constant flow of traffic in and out every day. People knocking on my window to see what's up. Let me throw on a hat. I'll meet you out front. They had 10 on a bag and already purchased a blunt, plus some extra on some liquor. Down to get drunk. I might be quiet till I know you, but I ain't no punk. Had some soldiers in my circle always ready to thump. If the drama escalates, it turns into funk. I'm just keeping it 100 cause I'm not gonna front. I'm repping the city, where I so game from. I'll never be too good or forget where I came from. Small city that connects the valley to the V. I'm well known around the town. They call me Jimmy B. Said I'm repping the city, where I so game from. I'll never be too good or forget where I came from. Small city that connects the valley to the V. I'm well known around the town. They call me Jimmy B. House parties every week with plenty to drink. Marijuana pre-roll, smoking sticky that stinks. Music blasting loud. I start feeling myself, so I have to get down. I be cutting the rug and doing the gangster. I'm a blackout drinker and a late night crankster. Up all night, hanging with thugs, dope dealers, peddling drugs. It's a different ball game when you're up that late. Be careful who you trust, watch out for the snakes. Don't get caught slipping in a room filled with fakes. Shady things happen, you're not pumping the brakes. Moving too fast, always doing too much. Exploring different options, trying to make a few bucks. Now I'm wrapped up in the game and I feel like I'm stuck. Still trying to come up when I'm down on my luck. I'm repping the city, where I so game from. I'll never be too good or forget where I came from. Small city that connects the valley to the V. I'm well known around the town. They call me Jimmy B. Said I'm repping the city, where I so game from. I'll never be too good or forget where I came from. Small city that connects the valley to the V. I'm well known around the town. They call me Jimmy B. Showing love for Rancho, that's where I grew up. Folks in the town always throwing ours up. Giving a bird calls, the homies nowhere to go. A different spot every day, I was ready to roll. Packing Doja in the pipe, smoking on bowls. You got a cough to get off, that's what I was told. My mission every day was to get wasted. Sipping liquor from the bottle, using beer as my chaser. Getting rowdy and loud. After 10 drinks, I start to stumble around, spitting freestyle raps while I'm slurring my words, nodding my head to the beat, waiting for my next turn. I can't remember everything, a few years was a blur. Blacking out, swerve, throwing up on the curb, cross-siding on tilt, looking disturbed, still putting it down for the town that laced the game I was served. I'm repping the city, where I so game from. I'll never be too good or forget where I came from. Small city that connects the valley to the V. I'm well known around the town. They call me Jimmy B. Said I'm repping the city, where I so game from. I'll never be too good or forget where I came from. Small city that connects the valley to the V. I'm well known around the town. They call me Jimmy B.
All right. Thank you.
So what inspired you to write that one? Was it just being in that neighborhood and being in that situation and
Well,
changing?
yeah, I try to be as truthful as I can in my music, and I'm never going to be too good or forget where I came from. Kind of goes along with the lyrics. That's exactly who I was at that time where I was living. So everything I write about is the truth. I don't fabricate nothing, and it's all my life story.
So just be true to yourself, and be real, basically.
Exactly, real and true to myself.
And that's the key, I think. Is don't try to be contrived or anything like that.
Exactly.
So
Yeah, I'm not trying to be a carbon copy of anybody else,
Right,
just
right.
myself.
that's good. That's what it's all about. And
Originality.
yep. I mean, like the Beastie Boys, all they write about was drinking beer and being in college because that's all they knew, right?
Right.
And they did okay, So, right, they weren't trying to say, well, that they were. Do you have any political views, or are you just an entertainer like right now? I mean,
Political views.
like,
I try not to get too involved in
good.
politics.
Just be an entertainer.
Smart
Don't
man.
try to say, hey, like
Smart man.
right, yeah, exactly. It's like, hey, I'm an entertainer. I'm not really into who's running for what, like that. So, were you born in Napa Valley or American Canyon or Vallejo?
Yeah, I was actually born at Travis Air Force Base.
Cool.
I lived in Napa Valley till
Right
I
on.
was a teenager.
Was your pops in the Air Force or?
He was in the Navy.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Nice. I've been in that hospital too when I was young, right? So,
Okay.
hold your mic up real close right there so I can hear you real good. And so, is there any idols or heroes or anybody that inspired you or any role models or anybody that's like you look up to? You know what I mean?
Well,
like in the industry.
Right. Well, you know how I got started as the artist Ricky Minna. He's from Pittsburgh. He has very good music.
Ricky
Minna.
Mena.
M-E-N-A.
Right.
Very, very good. Very talented. Anyways, I contacted him through social media, and he invited me to come to one of his studio sessions. And I have a love for music, so it was through that introduction, going into his studio, and just kind of hanging out with him, that I decided to give music a shot. So I owe a big part of this to him and
how did that feel going
Slugmaster.
in the studio and all that with him? How did that feel to be hanging out with him?
It was cool, man.
Yeah.
I felt like I was in my environment. I
Right.
love watching the way the music
So
was
you were
made.
at home. You were comfortable with it.
I was very
basically.
comfortable, yeah.
Nice.
And
That's
I
cool.
thought that, why not give it a shot? You never know what might happen.
Any other people that when you're coming up that you really look up to or admire?
I got a lot of love for the Bay Area artists.
Right.
And, I listened to E40 and Mac Dre and Andre
Okay.
Nicotina and Be Legit and all these guys
Nice. Yeah.
growing up right, next door to American Canyon where I lived. And
E40 was on that West Coast album that we've been promoting here lately, and they're coming up out of. They did the West Coast album, dropped on the 17th of April. It's the remix, so they're like I said, they're on the album with a whole bunch of other guys like Sally Cell, Rappin' Forte, Battle Cat, DJ Battle Cat, Too Short, Snoop Dogg, and E40. They're all on the same, with Ronnie Hudson producing, and directing that whole gig.
Yeah.
So, and Jay Black on the keyboards, friend of mine, right? So we're probably doing that show in maybe in a couple weeks. Maybe come out and hang out with those guys. I don't know, and check it out and see what's up, So.
yeah, I have to run that past my wife.
Right, yeah. How's she doing, by the way? You want to shout out to any of your kids or
Yeah,
wife,
sure. I would
kids?
like to give a shout out to my beautiful wife. She's probably watching right now. And
Okay.
my
What's her name?
Amy
Amy. Okay.
Bennett, and my beautiful children, my daughters, Victoria and Savannah.
Victoria and Savannah. Okay, good. And you have any creative hobbies? Do you do anything do you do like any painting or drawing, or do you do anything creative like writing
I
or
can't
just
even
music?
draw a stick figure.
So
right.
just writing. So as far as creative is writing and music, right? Basically.
Yeah, I like
And
to write music. I like to go
those
to the
two.
gym. I like to play sports.
Right.
Yeah.
Good man. Perfect.
Yeah, I like to work.
Right, good man. Yeah. So I was gonna say, do you have any advice for anybody that's coming up and they're in the industry? They want to get into this industry, or they're coming up in this industry, or do you have any advice to anybody else that you would tell them what not to do or what
I
to
don't
do,
know if
what
I
to do
could-
or what not to do?
Could be a giver of advice, being new myself. But if I could say anything, I would say be true to yourself.
Right.
Don't be anybody else. Don't be a fabricated version
Right,
of you.
right.
Just be the realest person that you can be, and
Be original. then.
exactly
Okay.
be original.
Cool. Nice. And we got about 9 minutes, 10 minutes left, so the show goes by really quick, right?
Good
Ned,
show, though.
Ned,
Good show.
did you want to tell us a little bit about your business right now? What's going on with you?
Oh, well,
Real
right
quick.
now I'm actually just looking for clientele. I mean,
Okay.
trying to build it up, waiting for the summer to come. I mean,
Right.
the summer's a big thing for barbecue. Not many people like to eat in the pouring rain barbecue, you
Right.
know. So right now I'm just basically building up what I got going.
And what do you barbecue? Do you have chicken? Do you have
We
ribs?
have ribs,
What do you
we
got?
have chicken, we
Yeah,
have
yeah.
hot links. Comes the summer, we're gonna have tri-tips, salmon,
Tri-tip.
pulled pork. And the reason why I don't have all of that now is because I was giving it away to the shelter every day.
That's nice.
To
That's,
yeah, well, they loved it, but the thing
God
is
bless
I
you for
can't
that,
afford
right?
it.
Yeah, right, yeah, right.
So I'm building up a clientele to where probably the first week of the summer I'll have all those things again.
Right.
You know, I'm going to shoot for some macaroni and cheese, some greens.
And both of you guys, I want to ask you. I'll ask you first, Ned. Like
no problem.
Phone numbers, websites, emails, anything
You
want to
can
throw
go-
out there. It'll also at the end of the show, folks, look at the credits, get a pen and paper. You can get a hold of Jimmy Bennett here on Facebook, online, the web, all that. Any contacts, emails, all that, and Ned as well.
Yes.
You watch the credits here, addresses, locations. Get a pen and paper because in the show we're going to roll some credits for you, and you can get in touch with either one of these guys. So go ahead.
Yeah, all my stuff comes out of 704 Trancas,
704 Trancas.
which is called the Food Mill.
And what's the phone number there?
Which is, oh, you got me on that one.
You want me to look it up?
Yeah, that'd be nice, because I really didn't. I mean,
could
because
call,
I
I could call information.
I honestly just switched everything from my home to there.
That's okay.
So, I mean, you can look up Big
I
Ned's
know, because
Barbecue.
I was just there a couple years ago, and it was a whole different crew in there.
Right.
Yeah.
This is
And same thing, Jimmy, like you want to shout out some emails, and I'm going to have them at the credits, but you want to do it verbally as well,
sure.
right?
I got a Facebook fan page. It's www.facebook.com/JimmyBRealMusic. You could contact me. I'm always on Facebook. I got a SoundCloud account where you can listen to my music. That's www.soundcloud.com/JimmyB707. I also have a Reverb Nation page where you can see all the interesting comments from people around the world that listen to my music as well and listen to the same music that you could hear on SoundCloud. And that website is www.reverbnation.com/JimmyBenn.
Great. And if anybody has a pen and paper at the end of the show, you can go ahead and write this down as well, because Jimmy here, he's a fine young gentleman on the show, and he's an upcoming artist, and I think he has great talent, or else I wouldn't give him a contract to sign, right? So right? So he's going to study that and see what happens, and I think big things will be coming up for him within the next year or so, I look forward to seeing the progress, that you make, in this field, because I could see you're being honest, you're not like being contrived or anything, and you have a true love for the industry, so, and I think you can do great things if you set your mind to it, you believe in it, right?
Right, definitely.
And I like the fact that you're like clean and sober for 7 years, did you say?
June 13th, if I make it there, it'll be 7 years.
You'll make it. That's like more than I got, right? So
you're on the right track,
yeah,
that's for sure.
Yeah, no doubt, right? So we got about 5 minutes left. I know time flies when you're having fun.
And we are having fun.
It goes by quick. Live shows go by like real fast.
It
seems like a 7.
How much he missed.
I got a. Roland, I got another guy in line. I got another guy on the line here from Sacramento. He's willing to drive all the way out here and replace you. So let me know, brother, because I don't know what's up, right? No, I know you're going through some hard times, and everybody's getting some rough and shaky, things, and I'll let that slide. Okay.
This time.
Yeah, this time. You better be here Monday. No, actually, this Monday I'm giving you the day off. I got a special show going on. So, but the next week with the Ronnie Hudson outfit, So yeah,
And you guys are going to be here next Monday?
I'm doing my other sponsor, the florist, the guy that brings these beautiful, Sal, the flower guy, brings these beautiful flowers in every week. So
I'll bring you guys some ribs next Monday. Okay.
Thank you, sir. And so Sal will be here, and he's going to put flowers all around this whole studio, right? So it's going to really smell really smelly. It's going to really smell good in here, right?
You'll be able to smell the roses.
Yeah.
Can I throw out another plug real quick? I'd like to throw out a shout out and a plug to the camera people behind the videos.
Yeah, who'd you have? Who'd you have on yesterday on that shoot?
Tommy Brooks. And the name of the...
Tommy Brooks?
Yes, Tommy Brooks. You can Google that, or Alpha Cinema.
Tommy Brooks and Alpha Cinema.
Yes, Alpha Cinema.
And who are these guys in our live students? We got like a lot of people in live students. Who are the fellows that you brought with you today?
That's part of...
Is that the ones you're talking about right now?
Yes, that's the ones I'm talking about.
So, and what are both of their names? And hold the mic close up.
Okay, we got my buddy Enoch over here.
Enoch?
And Tommy Brooks.
Tommy Brooks. Glad to have him on the set. You guys can make some noise, and you too, Willie. You can clap and make some noise, right? Yeah. It's a live studio audience. You guys could be noisy once in a while. It's okay. So we got a new camera girl here, Miss Jenny. or Jennifer Spalding, also known as Cadence. We'll just write her in as Cadence on the in the
Credits.
Credits. Thank you.
Not a
I
problem.
couldn't think of that word. I mean, what the hell is the name of that word? You know, yeah, you know. So we're gonna try and let me see. So what do you think about what do you guys think, both you guys? What are your thoughts on? I'm kind of like on the fence, but what is your ideas on like people that use profanity and to sell their or not just to sell it, but use profanity in their lyrics? You know, what do you guys think? Yay, nay, for it, against it?
Well, my opinion is,
Right.
speaking of black artists, I believe that you shouldn't have to cuss. You shouldn't have to say things about women's body and so forth and on to make money.
Right.
I believe that, like this gentleman, if you're good at what you do,
You don't need it.
it's not necessary.
Right.
You know, and that's my whole toll on it.
Right, right.
To where if you're good, then it's not necessary to throw all that out there.
Good point.
You know?
And Jimmy, what do you think? Same
You
question.
know what? I challenged myself. I used to cuss like a sailor.
Really?
Yeah. And now I challenged myself on this album not to use profanity. So 7 out of the 8 songs that I've made have absolutely 0 cuss words in
That's
them.
excellent.
There's only one
Outstanding.
in there, and I couldn't get away from
Boy,
it.
howdy, that's good. That's good. You know, I think because like even Eazy-E, he did that song Radio. It had no
Right.
profanity in it, right? You remember that way back when in 80,
And it's still
80s,
made in
back
money.
in 86. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, he did that song Radio because it was for radio play. You know, so
You know, that's another thing. If you don't cuss in your music, you don't have to worry about editing it to get it on the radio.
That's true. You don't have to make up a new word or something. So we got about 1 minute left, so I'm going to read some credits and we're going to do an outro. Right about now, we can go over a couple minutes late too, you guys. That's okay. Since we started a couple minutes late, we can go over a couple minutes late, I think. You know, I was going to say, did you know that DJ Easy Rock died the other day, you know, yesterday? He was the guy with Rob Bass that did that. It takes two to make a
really?
thing go right.
Yeah,
you know?
it's a good song.
I'm Rob Bass and I came to get down. I'm not internationally known, but I'm known throughout the microphone because I get stupid. I mean, so I better read my credits as I go out here, right? So I wanted to say, hey, boy howdy, guest of the Tylervision show. Stay in a comatose state. Transportation provided by Rickshaw. We'd like to thank our guest, Jimmy Bennett, right here. And we'd like to thank our guest, Ned Foster, for being on the show. Our sponsor, Sal the Flower Guy, brings in these flowers every week. And Ned's Barbecue, also our sponsor right here on the show, Craft Services. And Doc's Trophy Shop, right, for our music awards, for our live performing artists. And we got a couple headshots, and these are parting gifts you'll never part with. You can sell these on eBay if you wanted to, right? So this one's for you, and then you can give this one to him. If you want, you can sell this on eBay and make a lot of money later, you know.
All right.
We got a free car for all our live
Thank
studio
you, sir.
audience in the show tonight. And God bless you and yours. Don't forget YouTube, Tylervision 707. And so until next time, America, pretty much we're out of here.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thanks for coming on.
Did you stop? Beachwood Avenue.